into the second of two matchups for the Pens.
We gotta go now.
This morning, the Pens matched up with the Cleveland Barons, 7-0 win for the Penguins. Girls will be wearing their black jerseys today against the Barons in their whites. Final instructions from Coach Sweezum. Refs are ready to go. We have Anna Macrogiannis in goal. Starting with the line of Webster on left wing. Talia Mertens at center. And Sophia Gardner on right wing. Rollier and Tarasovic at D. Puck is dropped and it's sent back to Rollier, who picks it up along the wall. She gains the red but loses it. Rollier gets it back, tries to send it through the middle. Gardner picks it up, gains the blue, skates it in, tries to squeeze it between the skates. Still has it, stick handling on her knee, gets it down low to Mertens. Mertens behind the net. Mertens right in front of Webster, hops over her stick from the shot right in the slot. And the Cleveland Barons player clears it, but right into their bench. So face off. We'll see if it comes out of the zone or stays in the zone here. It will be in the Pens offensive zone to the right of the Barons goaltender. Puck is dropped, picked up on the ball by Sweezum. She sends it back behind to Kirsch. Comes up the side and down behind the back of the net. Caleb McCarthy cuts it off, but it comes to mid-ice. Whitehead sends it in deep. Kirsch goes the forecheck, but McCarthy gets there first. Barons come out of the zone with a little speed, but it's a 2-on-4 here. Down behind the net. Kirsch battles up to the wall for Whitehead. Whitehead, little hit from behind, and that'll be a penalty on Whitehead, who'll skate to the penalty box. Friendly matchup. A lot of the girls know each other from camps here. So you'll see some talking on the ice. Penalty kill now for Pens. We'll go with Repholz and Webster at forwards, Herbert and Rollier at D. Repholz wins it back, but finally up to Webster. Webster takes it at mid-ice. She's just going to keep skating. Challenge there in her zone. She's going to take it behind the net and burn some time. Right down the middle. Oh, to Repholz, who missed it wide. Repholz pushes back to Rollier. Rollier right back to Repholz, and then deep into Webster. Nice kill here. A minute left on the penalty. We're doing minute 30 penalties. Puck at the side of the net. Collected by Barons. Barons now skated up. A little bit of pressure, and it's thrown through the neutral zone onto Herbert's stick. Herbert up the sidewall. She pushes it into the zone. A little bit of a forecheck, and Barons come back. Barons have numbers for a second, but captured by Rollier, who now has space, so she's going to take her time, push it up to Webster. Webster chips it, but only to mid-ice. Barons make a couple changes. Puck goes back D-to-D. Challenged again by Repholz. Lundy in now on the PK. And Repholz comes off the ice. All four now on the ice. Changing D, Rollier jumps off as Sweezum jumps on. Puck puck comes in front. Nice little shot by Lundy and Ligda. Lundy with the forecheck. They try to send it up the wall, but aren't able to get it out. Jumps over Tarasovic's stick. Comes through middle. Mertens picks it up. She's got a lane to the right. She's going to get it in deep. Pearl looking for some help. No one there to pick up the puck for Pens, and Cleveland brings it out. Gain the red line. They try to clear it in. It trickles down to the back wall. Captured by Tarasovic. And they fumble a little bit with the puck, but finally pick it up. Long pass up to Howe. Goes off a leg. Howe brings it back and get pushed out of the zone. Gardner picks it up in the neutral zone. Stick handles around, waiting for the D to change behind her. Mertens gets the blue right down the middle, takes a shot off the stick, and the Barons player drops the stick around the back of the net, and it pops out. Monaco captures it over to Herbert. Herbert spins off the wall, picked up by Monaco. She's got some speed coming down the left wall. Thrown to the half wall. We're on sides now, but it gets pushed down the ice by the Barons. That's a quick offsides as it came out, pushed back in by the Barons, and still with a player in the zone. 10:41 left in the period. We're playing 15-minute periods today. Recorded 3 shots on goal so far by the Pens, none for the Barons. Puck's in the middle, Ligda picks it up. Tarasovic puts it around the back of the net. Barons try to push it out, but stopped at the line by Rollier. Rollier pushes it down the wall. Tangled up in the feet there. Puck's still moving, so they're not going to call it dead. Ligda with a nice quick shot on net, and a good stop by the Barons goalie. Pens will regroup here. Face-off will be to the right of the Barons goalie. Rebholz calling the play. She likes a little win back to the point. Rollier has it. Oh, she tries to push it in deep, but stolen by the Barons D. Puck behind the net now. And good forecheck by Pilarski. Rebhold and Pilarski pestering the D in the corner. Rollier had it for a second but lost it. Comes out and good cover by Ligda at the point to keep it in. Barons gather it, but it's fired all the way down the net, the ice, and it'll make it to the other end. It's going to come back in the Barons zone. Again, face off to the right of the Barons goalie. Kirsch will take the face off. We have McCarthy on left wing, Whitehead on right. And she's going to tap it back. A little miscommunication there. It goes right to the Barons wing, and they push it through the neutral zone. Monaco with a nice little spin move up the wall. And Kirsch now with speed. It's a 2-on-1. Pushes it across. Oh, and just off the post. McCarthy with a nice shot off the nice pass by Kirsch. Kirsch down in the corner, gathers it. Tries to wrap it back around for McCarthy. McCarthy does catch up to the puck. Whitehead right in the middle of the slot, waiting for the puck. Gets a shot off. Pad save. Whitehead still has it. Goes through a bunch of legs and out to center ice, pushed out by the Barons. All the way down, this will be icing. And again, come all the way back. 8:49 left in the first. 6 shots for Pens. No shots for the Barons thus far recorded on net. We're going to have Rebholz here at center, Lundy at left, Pilarski at right, Herbert and Rollier at D. The wings are jumping the circle, so they're waiting to drop the puck. Puck gets dropped, pushed out to center ice, recovered by Rollier. She's waiting till everybody gets back on sides. Little push up to Lundy. She's got room up the left side. Puck goes around behind the net. stuck on the wall there, a little bit of a scrum. Finally pulled out by the Barons, who skate it. It's lost at mid-ice. Rollier captures it, stood up her the player at the blue line. Herbert now takes it. She's got a rush. Nice little scissor move at the blue. Nice shot on net, deflected wide. Rollier again keeps it in the blue, but it's finally pushed out by Barons. Puck's at the bench. Pens look to change, waiting for the puck to settle so they don't get too many men. Rollier collects it down behind the net, little bump off the boards. Herbert has plenty of room. She's going to push it up the ice. Pushed it through to Garner. Garner stick handling, waiting for a complete change. And now puck's up the ice, but Barons intercepted. Tarasovic back on D. Tries to push it up the wall, finally gets it up and comes out. Mertens challenges the puck, and now it's a little 3-on-2. Gardner with a little pull-through move and nice right over to Mertens. Mertens off the pad. Barons come back in, 2-on-3. Great angle by Tarasovic, and Mertens picks up the puck and skating through mid-ice. Gardner gets it, trickles into the zone, but without possession. Puck comes back to Monaco. Monaco heads up, sees the long pass to the wall for Howe. Howe's got two people on her. A 1-on-2 for the Barons player, throws it towards the net. Stick wide by Nakargianis. Comes up to Howe, who pops it up in the air, collected by Hirsch, who's got some speed. She's around her deep player, tried to cut in front, but lost the puck. Ligda behind, pushes it back to Hirsch. Hirsch up the wall to Sweezum. Sweezum holds it in once and again, kicks it to the middle of the ice, but Howe couldn't collect it there. Puck comes back, Rollier back to get it. She turns, pushes it through to Kirsch. Kirsch up to Ligda, but it misses Ligda and right to a Barons player. Rollier has it. She's going to continue putting pressure on. Comes across to Sweezum. Sweezum off, but the Barons player curls back. Little bobble, and McCarthy able to push it out. Pens on a forecheck now. Send it in. They're going to call that offsides as it came out, and Tarasovic couldn't get the line before the puck came out. We have special access to the AV, the playlist tonight, so if you have any requests, please leave them in the comments. We'll see what we can do. Puck's dropped on comes down the left wall. McCarthy pestering her forecheck. D-to-D pass to Herbert. Herbert's got a lane. Oh, deflected by Whitehead. McCarthy battled on the wall. Puck comes free. Herbert on her backhand down the slot. And it goes to the left wall. Sends it behind to Whitehead, who collects it. Back up, but misses the pass to the point. And puck comes all the way back down behind the net. Barons pick it up on the wall, send it back to the point. Shot is far wide. And Penn's just looking to collect now and break out. They have a little bit of space, a little bit of time. Up to Rebholz. Rebholz through center ice. Whitehead driving to the net. Nice shot by Rebholz. No rebound though. Whitehead was there if the rebound came out. 4:19 in the first, still 0-0. 10 shots for Pens, 1 recorded shot for the Barons so far. Puck's dropped, 1 back to Monaco. Monaco, long shot, sticked wide by the goalie. Pens come back, Lundy captures it, waits for teammates to get onside. Nice shot by Glarski, but wide. Comes up the wall. Kirsch down low. Puck comes out though, collected by the Barons. Barons try to take a shot, but blocked by Monaco. Monaco's going to join the rush. Put it in deep, and now Pens go to work on the forecheck. Puck's on the wall, gathered by Garner. Just her. She's in the slot. Pulls it through her feet, tries a little backhand, and it's 1-on-4, but she still has possession of the puck. Sends it down the slot, but into the feet of Mertens. And beautiful shot. Near corner, top corner by Gardner. Pulls it through, and it is 1-0 Pens. Sophia Gardner, wonderful stick handling there, found a spot just over the shoulder of the Barons goalie. And Pens break the seal. So 1-0, Pens, 3:32 left. Mertens still at center with Webster and Gardner on wings. Mertens sends it through the middle. Webster couldn't catch up to it. Webster sends it down behind Mertens. Tries to tip it back to her. Webster comes out with it from the wall, cuts to the middle, but she loses it off the blade of her stick. Herbert and Rollier back on D. Rollier collects it, chips it off the wall to Mertens, who tips it to the middle. Webster picks it up full stride over to Gardner. Gardner drop, quick drop. Oh, and wonderful little play. Just nice teamwork there where she dropped it back to Mertens. Mertens with the quick shot, but the goalie was in a good position there. Good save by the Barons goalie. Rebholz will center Howe, and I think that's Ligda. Howe and Ligda. Monaco and Tarasovic back on D. Puck comes out, there's no ice, so Pens will collect it. Barons pick it off the wall, so nice little play there, but not able to get anything on net yet. Sends it back to the point, long shot, far into the corner. Puck comes out to the neutral zone, and Barons have to regroup here. Stood up at the blue line, it gets sent back, and Barons going to try again. That was offsides as Barons player comes in ahead of the puck. Little stick handle of the Barons player with the puck, and that little delay drew them offsides. 2:09 left in the first. Rebholz takes the face-off. Pulls it back to Rollier. Rollier and Sweezum on D. Rollier sends it behind the net to Sweezum. Sweezum pushes it back around to the corner. 3 Pens players in the corner, but Barons player comes up with it. Curls and gets it to the side of the net, but not able to get it in front for a shot. A little sloppy here for the Pens trying to get it out. Finally, they do get it around the back of the boards. Rebholz goes in to collect it, and it finally comes out up to Howe. Howe's got room. She's going to skate it. Ligda coming down the slot. Howe tried to shoot through the legs, but blocked by the Barons player. Barons coming in with speed, but knocked out of the blue line. Howe has it, dumps it in. Forecheck by McCarthy. Kirsch was in the middle of the ice. Penalty now, delayed on looks like a check. Elbow, they're going to call him elbow. And McCarthy drew that penalty in the corner. So Pens will go on the power play with 1 minute left. Penalties today are minute 30. So they'll split the penalty. Once they get to the second period, they'll have 30 seconds left there. Kirsch is out with McCarthy and Rebholz. Sweezum and Herbert on D. Kirsch takes the puck, sends it back to Rebholz. Rebholz collects it, and they're going to settle it down here and work the power play a little bit. Down to the right wall, half wall. Oh, good patience by Rebholz, waiting till Kirsch got to the slot there. Sent it in, but good save by the goalie. Puck is in the corner. Pens will put two people on it. McCarthy comes out of the scrum with it. Sends it right down the middle. And Rebholz, nice shot. Oh, little miscommunication. Finally they figured it out. 20 seconds left here. Puck comes to the side. Back down behind. Mishandled a little bit. Goes around, but Kirsch's going to go gather. Herbert tries to jump the puck on the half wall. 8 seconds here. They're just going to eat it. Over to Tarasovic. We'll try to push quick, but not enough time as the puck comes to red line. And that is the end of the first period. Recorded shots on goal, 13 for the Pens, 1 for the Barons. 30 seconds left on the penalty to the Barons. And we'll put a new fresh 15 on the clock. Nice little weekend home series for the Pens, inviting the Barons up just down the road. Easy trip for them. This weekend, the Pens also have a practice, but the 14-year-old girls will also be supporting a girls' clinic here at the UPMC Lemieux Center. So they will run the drills and the stations for the younger set of girls, just learning the game of hockey. So great way to give back and great role models for the 14-year-old girls. Refs are ready, so they blow their whistle to try to get the team out to the ice. Goalies will switch ends. Both teams will have the long change in the second. Puck will be dropped at center. Have a request from Mr. Herbert. Big birthday shout out to Frank Herbert's father. Oh, Frank Herbert Jr. sends a shout out to Frank Herbert Sr.
His birthday's in July, but I might forget.
Just informed that the birthday's in July, so a little premature, but we'll write that one down in our notebook for the July tournaments that we do. Puck comes up the ice. McCarthy has it. She gains the zone. They're going to set it up. They send it out to Rollier, who sends it back to McCarthy. McCarthy shot flutters up in the air, captured by Mertens, sends it back to the top of the slot, over then to McCarthy. McCarthy top of the circle to Rollier. Rollier over to Sweezum. And Sweezum behind the net to Kirsch. Kirsch has it now free and clear over to McCarthy. Quick shot, but saved. Comes up the wall. Sweezum comes all the way up the wall and cuts it off. Puck comes to Rollier now. Rollier sends it behind the net. She has it at the dot. Tries a quick shot, but again deflected. Puck is bounced up and out of the zone by the Barons. Sweezum's back to capture it. She'll go behind the net, try to rub off the player with the net. She sends it back. Rollier gets it. She pushes it up the ice. Rebholz was calling for it, but they just couldn't get her the puck. Now 2-on-2. Rebholz, nice shot, but right in the logo of the Barons goalie. Puck will be dropped to the right of the Barons goalie. Rebholz at center. Ligda and Lundy at wings. Monaco at D. Comes back to Monaco. She's a little shot that Barron's goalie didn't quite see the whole way, but did get in front of. Puck comes through the middle, pops up in the air, and Lundy gathers it. Lundy around her D, in the middle, waiting for somebody to come clear. Sends it in front, but sticks knock it down. Puck around to the corner, and Herbert jumps up the wall to stop it from getting out. All the way back down in the corner again, Lundy captures it over to Ligda, and they send it back and forth, but collected by Barron's player, and she sends it all the way out. No icing here, the puck's not going to make it. Herbert collects it, she's got room, she pushes it up to Gardner. Gardner pulls through and again tries that short side. Saved and then covered by the Barron's goalie. If the opposing goalies give Gardner any room, she's going to find it. So nice angle by the goalie there. Good shot by Gardner. Puck's dropped to the left of the goalie. Kirsch takes the face off. She wins it. Pushes it to Gardner. Gardner again with a nice rip, but covered by the Barron's goalie. 12:31 on the clock. 17-1 for shots. Puck comes back to Tarasovic. Tarasovic down to the half wall. Puck collected by Barron's and now comes out. Rollier hops over her stick, up the wall to Webster. Webster tips it in. Kirsch on the forecheck. Gardner and Kirsch gonna angle the girl into a trap, and Gardner again with nice snapshot on the wall. Rollier keeps it in, hugs her body to the wall and sends it back into the corner. Pops through the middle, but nobody there to get it for either team. Gardner, oh no, that's Kirsch. Kirsch has it now. Up to Tarasovic on the right wing, and Tarasovic backhands it deep into the corner. Barron's trying to get it out. Rollier keeps it in. And some sustained zone time here. Oh, and beautiful pass. And the goal by Lundy. Nope, that was Whitehead. Whitehead coming down the slot. Webster picked the puck up off the wall, curled to the middle, and on the far post was Whitehead, who just ripped it home. Wonderful job by both Whitehead and Webster there. And again, great teamwork from the Pens girls. McCarthy collects the puck. She gains the zone. She's got her head up looking for Whitehead again, almost a duplicate of the same play she just scored on. Whitehead hanging around the front of the net, now goes to forecheck behind. Monaco up the wall, collects it. Oh, and Mertens was calling for it, but couldn't get that puck over. Puck comes all the way up, and Sweezum decides to backhand it in with their offsides. So puck will be dropped here in the near dot, just outside the Pens offensive zone. We got Rebholz, Pilarski, and Lundy at forwards. It comes back to Monaco. Monaco finds Lundy right at center ice, and she almost gets away from her player there. Barron's D rubs Lundy out on the wall, but Rebholz has the puck free and clear. Nice pass to Monaco, who nice slap shot, but pad save. Puck comes out, collected by Monaco, a little spin move. She sends it back up the ice through center, and the puck was bouncing around, so that is going to end up being an offsides there. .10:21 left. Pens 2, Barron's 0. Puck comes back and finally collected by the Pens. Kirsch at center. with Howe. Kirsch comes away with the puck off the wall, pulls that through, still with the puck. Barons collect, and now they have a little bit of room. They're going to push it up the wall, but this is going to be icing. They tried to squeeze it up the wall, but too hard. It goes all the way down, and this is going to be icing. So back down to the left of the Barons goalie. Pens will make a couple changes at forward. Mertens at center, Webster and Garner on wings, Raleigh and Herbert at the points. Sometimes the D will switch so that they're on their strong hand, but they're staying on their strong sides. Comes back to Herbert. Herbert takes a couple steps and nice shot. Deflected up and out. So we got to go get a new puck. Ref comes over to the scorer's table, gets a new puck. Comes in, ready to drop. Mertens collects it. Puck then gets pushed to the corner. Mertens behind the net. Webster tries to gather it, but pushed back into the corner. Puck's now picked up by Webster, who skates it in. She's going to curl, send it back to Mertens. Mertens with a great shot. Nice rip from the top of the circle. But again, goalie has a good glove and good position and is able to glove that one down. Rebholz at center with McCarthy and Whitehead. Whitehead gathers it, pulls it around the Cleveland player. Back to McCarthy. Oh, McCarthy sends it in front for Whitehead, who was calling for it, but her stick was lifted just at the last second. Again, another nice play, and Whitehead knows where to be. McCarthy again sends it right in front, and nice quick slap shot from Tarasovic. Barons collect it, pop it out of the zone, and that's going to make it all the way for icing. 8:42 left. And again, puck's going to come all the way back down in the Pens offensive zone. Kolarski out with Kirsch and Lundy. Squeeze him and Tarasovic at D. Oh, nice win. Oh, nice win by Kirsch, who had Lundy right in front. She missed it, and then it bounced away from Kolarski. Kolarski wasn't able to get her stick on the puck. Squeezed and battles to get it in front of the net again to Kolarski. Kolarski forechecks. Barons push the puck up the wall, kept in by Sweezum, who then dumps it high around the boards and into the corner. Lundy cycles it low. Kirsch has it. And a little bit of physicalness behind the net there. All the way across to... Oh! The shot was on net by Tarasovic. Deflected. That shot got deflected. It got behind the goalie, but there was a Barons player there to swipe it away. Comes out, and now it's a penalty on the Pens. Kolarski coming in the box. They're going to call her for interference. Kolarski with interference at 7:51 left in the second. Minute 30 penalty. Pens still up 2-0. Rebholz out with Ligda to kill the penalty. Herbert and Monaco on D. Puck comes back to their point. They keep it in, and finally Ligda able to backhand just quickly out to center ice. Gathered again by Barons. Barons come in, curl, send it to the top of the slot, and that shot gets on, but deflected wide by Macrogiannis. Ligda has it, she sends it through, and now Monaco has it. She curls, waits for some help, sends it back to Herbert. Herbert tries to get it through the middle, but deflected. Monaco again picks up the puck. Some changes by the Pens as the puck gets deep into the Barons defensive zone. Puck comes out to Rollier. Rollier pushes up the wall, but nobody there for Pens. Barons players 1-on-4. Mertens takes the puck behind the net, bumps it up the wall. Kirsch back to Mertens, and Mertens got some room. Now 1-on-3. Tries to go far side, but unable to connect there. Nice kill so far. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and Pens are even. Larski come out of the box. She's going to go to the bench for a change. Pens are going to look. If they get their head up, they can see Webster at the blue line. Oh, and Mertens didn't get the red line before she dumped it in, so that'll be icing. Webster with good sportsmanship, picking up the puck for the ref. Puck will come down to the left of Macrogiannis. Kirsch at center with Webster and Gardner. Raleigh and Tarasovic on deep. Nice win by Kirsch. Kirsch sends it up to Gardner. Gardner to Kirsch, and Kirsch down the wing. Oh, I think she was looking 5-hole there. Again, good angle by the goalie. And the puck will be dropped to the right of the Barons goalie. Kirsch making a plan. Pens are squeezing the zone. Oh, won by the Barons, but it came out to Rollier, who pushed it through the middle, but nobody was there for the Pens. Puck sent into the corner. Gardner picks it up. Stick handling, she curls. Gathers it again. Sends it behind the net. It's coming around to Kirsch. Kirsch doesn't know it's coming, so she'll still change. Rebholz waits to change, so there's not too many on the ice. Gardner now just beside the net. Herbert charges up the wall to keep it in. Oh, and Gardner pulls it off the wall, pull through, nice shot, but right on the goalie's pads. Puck gets sent up by the Barons, and they're out of the zone. They're going to attack here, but that's going to be a penalty on Whitehead. Likely a rough or a check here as she tried to cut the Barons player off. So Whitehead in the box for a minute 30. 4:52 left in the second. Not too much argument there from Whitehead. I think she knows what she did. So Pens will send out Rebholz and Mertens. Just fun to watch on the PK. They're just flying around. Mertens will send it back. Monaco will gather it. She wraps it behind where Herbert collects it. Rebholz tries to catch up with it on the wall. She gets it out. She's got some room if she can catch up to the puck, but she's not able to. And the Barons try to bring it back up the ice. It's stuck on the near wall. Mertens trying to just slow down the puck. It's in the feet and finally comes back, leaks past Herbert and goes back and collects it. She's gonna slowly skate it around and gets it wrapped around, but not out. Monaco right on the puck. See if they count that as a shot on goal, and they do. Barons try to dump it in the corner, but comes to the middle, and all that are there is Pens. So finally puck comes out. Barons come back on sides. They try to send it back in, and Herbert collects it. She's got 3 people pestering her. Comes out to Lundy. Lundy loses it at the blue line. Puck's then gathered by the Barons, who come back and they're trying to regroup in their end. Although being pestered by Lundy. Lundy, great job there. And puck comes out to Rebholz. Rebholz is going to draw a tripping penalty just as Whitehead comes out of the box. So 3:19 now. Pens end their PK and Barons will start theirs. 5-on-4 for the Penguins. Sweezum drawing up a quick play on the bench. He sends Sweezum and Tarasovic out on the points. Kirsch is going to be at center with Garner and Webster. They're loaded up on the left side in the slot. Kirsch tries to win it to the slot, but eventually gets it back. Sweezum has it now. Sweezum looking for something to do, sends it to Webster down the wall. Barron's somewhat aggressive here. Webster with a great shot. Webster just decides to carry it around, hurl down the slot. The goalie did get a piece of it, but it bounces through, and a nice goal. A lot of power on that shot to keep it going in the right direction. So Webster with the goal at 3:05, and that'll end the power play. Ends up 3-0 in the second. Puck comes over to Webster. Now again, she's 1-on-3, sends it deep, goes and collects it, gets it back to Gardner. Gardner now behind the net. She loses it to the Barons player, who skates it up the wall. She tries to push it through the center, but that's going to be too long. And behind the net, the ref gathers it, and it's icing coming back down the other way. 2:46 left in the second. Mertens on the faceoff with McCarthy and Whitehead. Raleigh and Herbert at deep. Whitehead wins it back to Herbert. Herbert sends it all the way down. McCarthy's behind the net, waiting for the puck. Comes out, bounces off the pad of the goalie. Barons bring it in. Raleigh jumps the play, but the puck trickles into the zone and gathered by Herbert. Whitehead sends it up. McCarthy's got some speed through the zone, sends it right through the middle. Whitehead's stick is lifted, so she couldn't get a blade on it. Whitehead tries to find McCarthy down the slot, but deflected again by the Barons. Puck comes out and gets dumped in deep into the zone. Herbert has it now. She's got a clear path. She's trying to stuff it in the short side. Bounces off to Mertens. Sends it around in the corner. McCarthy back behind the net. Whitehead collects it. Whitehead now behind. Oh, right in front. The puck was just laying there. Herbert has it now. On the wall. Barons collect it. Poke it through center. Raleigh cuts off her girl, and Pens gather it. They try a long pass, but intercepted at mid-ice. And Rebholz all the way back to gather the puck. She sends it up to Ligda. Ligda couldn't handle that pass, but puck does come back to Barons. Barons pushing it up the ice now. And Herbert comes away with the puck, pushes it to Ligda. Ligda and Herbert coming in 2-on-2. Ligda comes all the way around the net, sends it to Monaco with a shot, but blocked in the high slot by the Barons player. Kept in by Sweezum, and long shot. Pens go to forecheck now, and Howe has it on the wall. Sends it back to Sweezum again. Sweezum to Monaco. Monaco's waiting for a lane. She tries to go near side, but off the blocker of the goalie. Ligda back up the wall, squeeze them back down to Ligda. Rebholz was calling for the puck in front of the net. Shot, again, blocker down. Just a second late for the Pens to come and get the rebound. Monaco with the puck, tips it off the wall, and that is it for the second period. So second period, Pens lead 3-0. Shots on goal, 30 for Pens and 3 for the Barons. Some nice plays there. Again, some chances with the Pens players coming right down the slot. A couple of them were just deflected, not able to get through. But Pens, again, just really looking good, looking like they're playing together as a team. Unselfish play for the Pens. The girls will travel next week up to Detroit. Start their games on Friday with Detroit's Girls Fest. I believe there's 4 divisions of 4 teams, so 15 other girls teams up there they look to compete with.
What's your favorite song?
Appreciation to Frank Herbert. This was actually my wedding song.
The metal version.
The metal version of Baby Shark. And Frank Herbert getting evil eyes from many of the parents in the stands. Not mad, just disappointed at this point. If you have a chance, please like and subscribe. Always looking for subscribers. I think we're over 1,000 subscribers. So, and wonderful work by the Howe family to keep the videos, not only for the girls game, but they have 4 players in the Pens organization. So videos of all the different teams, and helps the relatives and the fans see the away games. So always appreciative of the work that they're doing. 15 minutes on the clock, third period. Kirsch at center with Pilarski and Lundy. Puck comes back to Sarasova. She pokes it forward. Bobbled around at the red line. Finally collected by the Barons. And the puck's forced up the ice past Rallier onto Macrogiannis, but she'll just stick it aside. Nice soft pass. A little bit of a chance, but covered in front of the net by Rallier. Puck comes out, Pilarski pushes it through the middle. And Penn's having a little bit of trouble finding the handle early on in this period. Puck comes in, offsides. Pens will make wholesale changes here. Mertens at center with Webster and Garner. Herbert and Monaco back on D. Puck comes up the wall. Webster trapping it. And Pens are just trying to push it into the zone. Finally, Mertens able to get it in. She looked to push it in front, but didn't get across to Herbert, who was open on the near side here. Puck's in the corner. Barron's girl had no idea that Mertens was there. Quick shot by Webster again, but good stop by the goalie. Barron's penned in their end a little bit here. They try to backhand it out. They send it through the middle, and 50-50 puck there, won by Monaco. Monaco backhands it in. Barron's finally collected up the near wall, and Barron's try to push it through to the front of the net. Garner gets it, and Penguins have numbers if they want it. Comes back into the zone. Herbert intercepts the long pass. McCarthy working her girl on the sidewall. The Penguins get the puck at center ice. They get back onside. Whitehead has it. She skates to the corner, curls, finds McCarthy, but just late. And Tarasovich sends it back to Sweezum. Trickles into the zone, and now Whitehead has some room. She's got her eyes up, looks and sends it to Repholz, who trips up a little bit. Barons collect it. Nice stick by Tarasovich to deflect it, so Barons couldn't bring it directly in. Comes over, Tarasovich gathers it. Puck is now out, and Barons will have to regroup. At the blue line, Barons are in, but it's 1-on-4. McCarthy sends it back out. And Barons try to go cross ice. Repholz knocks it down with a stick. Ligda now out with Howe. Repholz goes off on the change, and Kirsch jumps on at center. Oh, puck gets around. And a little bit of a backhand there. She tries to go far side, but wide. And no shot on net officially for Barons. Puck comes all the way down, but not enough for icing. And Penn's forecheck kept in and blue by Rollier. She's gaining the top of the circle over to Howe. Howe, quick shot. It goes off the shin pad of Barons player. Barons look to try to push it through the middle and out. Rollier finds it. Oh, a little bit of a rainbow shot and gloved down. Barons player is hurt. I think that shot from Howe went into the shin or the knee of the Barons player, so hope she's okay. Pens will send out Mertens, Kolarski, and on the far side's Lundy. Lundy back to Rollier. Rollier tries to push it back through to Lundy, but gets deflected. Herbert on the wall. Little 5-foot pass over. Rollier tries to jump the pass there, but Herbert covers, and now she carries in all the way down to the corner. Rollier's one-on-one with her player, and they both go down behind the net, so no call there. Kolarski gathers it. She tries to sneak it through the feet, and it comes out back behind the net. Oh, and Mertens overskates it, so she'll come back, send it back behind the net to Rollier. And Rollier's got plenty of room. She sends it up to Kolarski. Kolarski through to Mertens, to Webster. Webster's going to go in deep as Penguins change on the back end. She gets to the front of the net, but not able to get it in, bouncing around there. And Gardner now has it on her blade. She's going to look, oh, beautiful pass. Nice pass by Gardner, right on the stick to Kirsch, and Kirsch goes just under the glove of the Barons goalie. And again, just a beautiful pass, beautiful shot, and wonderful teamwork. Kirsch will leave the handshake line as Macrogiannis comes over to congratulate her team. 4-0 Pens, 32 shots to 3. Puck comes up to Kirsch again, and she's got a little bit of adrenaline going now. She's gonna curl. She's got her eye up, but taken off her stick by Barons. Back to Gardner, who gets around her player. She tries to go through, but again, the goalie, even though giving up four goals here, is is in the right spots, doing the right thing. Whitehead on right wing. Rep holds at center. She wins it up to Whitehead and sends it back to Monaco. Monaco with the long shot. Deflected down by McCarthy. McCarthy now in the far corner. Oh, looks to the middle. Oh, finds Whitehead. Whitehead just wasn't in a real good position. Did get a shot off. Comes back to Monaco. Monaco, great shot, but over the net. Cycled back in the corner. Pens have a little bit of energy here left in this period. Over to Monaco, wide, and then wraps around to the near corner. Puck comes out, collected by Sweezum. Sweezum up to Whitehead. Now Whitehead has McCarthy coming down the slot. She sends it in the middle. Oh, and just shot over the net by McCarthy. McCarthy now down the slot. Finds Rebholz. Rebholz goes over the net as well.
You missed 100% of the shots.
The shots, there are no field goals in ice hockey. If there were, we would be doing well, but
11 passes you're going to have to in the Bangladesh.
Bangladesh, I'm getting educated on the finer points of the Bangladesh Women's Hockey League. Ligda at center with Howe, and Howe gets it, puts a shot on, knocked down by the goalie. Raleigh tries to jump the puck before it comes out, and it gets by her. Tyrosovic cuts off her player, but ends up, I think they're going to call a rough here or a check. See what they call. They're going to call a rough and a minute 30 penalty on Ella Tarasovic. 7:59 left in the third. Pens have Herbert and Rollier out. Kirsch and Ligda on wings. Rollier takes it back to the corner and pushes it up to Kirsch. Kirsch then loses it, but Rollier picks it up, and she's going to keep going up to Lundy, not Ligda. Kirsch has it now, dancing at the blue line, comes right down the middle. She's going to get a shot on, but into the shoulder of the goalie. Great effort there by this penalty kill to retain possession of the puck, but also just get a nice shot on net. 1:08 left in the penalty. Puck's dropped to the left of the Barons goalie. Lundy tries to push it right to the net, but gets knocked down by Barons. At the blue line, Kirsch recovers it, and she gets dragged down. That's going to be a penalty, and now we're even for 55 seconds. So 55 seconds left on the Tarasovic penalty. Barons will put up a minute 30 penalty on their side. So we'll go 4-on-4 here. Sweezum and Monaco back on D. Webster and Garner are the forwards for the Pens. Webster sends it up to Monaco. Monaco has a lane, but sends it over to Sweezum. Sweezum gets a shot off. Behind the net, Webster collecting the puck. Sweezum sends it back down the corner where Webster has a lot of room out there. Little backhand, not much on it. Doesn't get to the net for Webster. Webster cycles it back to Garner. They try to push it in front. Now Monaco down deep in the zone. Garner came back to cover for Monaco. Pass goes through center. Garner tried to collect it, but bounced off her stick, but she still has it now and through center. A little bit of a dangerous shot. The Pens penalty has expired, so now we're on the power play as Monaco comes right down the center, tries a backhand, but wide across. Mertens at the point collects it, sends it over to Gardner. Gardner pulls it through. Oh, sees McCarthy. McCarthy shoots, but right into the logo of the goalie. 14 seconds left on the penalty kill, or I should say power play. Tarasovic and Rollier out on D. Kirsch, McCarthy, and Mertens are forwards. Back to Tarasovic. She gains the middle of the ice, sends it over to McCarthy. It bounced over off the wall. Back to McCarthy. She has possession now. She looks up. Oh, a little bit of confusion between the D of who's going to take that pass. Send it over. Tried to pass that up to Kirsch, but Kirsch wasn't on sides yet, and it just leaked over the line there. So it's going to be offsides. We're going to drop it at center ice because that's where the pass came from. Rebholz now with Gardner and Webster. Rebholz at center, pushes it through, and they'll go to forecheck right away. Pass gets through to the other D, and Barons come out, but cut off by Webster, and Gardner has it now. She stick handles down to the top of the circle, tries to split the defenders, but loses the puck. Rebholz has it now, pushes it through, and nobody really wanted the puck, so Barons collect it. Comes back in by Webster. Gardner has it. She drops it for Webster. Webster down the right wing. Rebholz behind the net. Webster finds Tarasovic as Tarasovic came right down the slot. Again, great awareness, good shot, but right into the goalie. 4:59 left. Shots are 37 for Pens, 3 for Barons. Puck's dropped, but Mertens tries to win it back, but isn't won cleanly. Barons pick it up and send it in the zone. Monaco back behind the net. Skates it, she's got a lane. She sends it to Whitehead and right up to Mertens. And now 4, they want everybody to go. 4 on 3. Monaco is pushed up the wall, and now she comes back to her D position. Lundy down behind the net to Mertens. Monaco is going to take a shot, but blocked by the Barons player. And the Barons player sends it in and hustles after it. Puck goes in the corner. Barons girl picks it up, back to the point. She's going to take a long shot. Oh, does get through. Hits Anna Macrigianis in the shoulder and knocked down, and now Whitehead's in alone. She drops it. Monaco takes it. Ligda on the far side of the net, off the mask of the goalie. Herbert back. He's skating across the blue line. Does get it in deep. Ligda finds McCarthy. McCarthy couldn't handle the pass. It comes off her blade, but now she gathers it again to Herbert. Herbert right in the slot, off the pads, 2 saves. And Pens are buzzing here. Sends it over to Kirsch. Kirsch back to Ligda. Ligda off the goalie. Kirsch now right over the top of the circle, but shoots it over the net. Puck comes to the Barons player in the corner. She tries to push it up. Herbert keeps it in over to Kirsch. Kirsch down to Ligda. Ligda behind the net to McCarthy. McCarthy tries to find Ligda in front, but Barons poke it out. Monaco grabs it, and now she's got some momentum. And she comes in, cuts in front, and shoots, but the goalie has it and covers it. 3:09 left. Face off will be to the left of the Barons goalie. Reb holds to take the face off. Gardner on the right wing comes back to Tarasovic. Puck's pinned on the wall for a second, but Barons come away with it. They try to stick handle through, and finally Reb holds, gathers it, comes around the net. Sweezum pushes it around the net to Tarasovic. Back behind again. Penn's looking for a good breakout here. Finally, they try to push it through and up to Gardner. Gardner pulls it around the Barons defender. She sends it over to Tarasovic. Tarasovic finds, oh, that was a nice little play. A little bit of a sauce pass right in front, and not even a shot by Rebholz, more of a deflection. She stuck her stick out and off the blade and right to the goalie. That was a beautiful play. Just didn't go through for a goal. Lundy taking the face off, gets pushed to the goalie by Whitehead, and the goalie covers. So Lundy will take the face off again. Whitehead and Mertens are there. Mertens goes right to the front of the net. Whitehead has it, and she tries to take a shot from the left side of the goalie's right side. So now we'll switch sides, and Mertens are going to take a face off. We'll see if she drops it back for a quick shot, but comes right to Whitehead again, who not able to get the shot off. Puck remains in the zone behind. Lundy goes, gets it. Mertens off the wall. Lundy chips. Whitehead wide open on the far side. Mertens does get a shot off, but not a lot of juice on that one. And easy save by the goalie there. 1:48 left. Face off to the right of the Barons goalie. Kirsch on the face-off with Howe and Pilarski at wings. Comes to Howe. Howe tries to drag it through. Got it to the net, but covered by the goalie. Herbert and Rollier back on D. One back to Herbert. Herbert looking for a lane. She pushes it through to Kirsch, but Kirsch not able to gather it. So Barons now come back through, sent all the way down past the net. Rollier goes back to gather it. She's bothered by two Barons, but comes away with it. And then now the puck is up and pushed up to Kirsch. Kirsch just goes around. Oh, the puck is loose. And both Howe and Pilarski had a chance there, but not able to get it past the goalie. 1 minute left in the third period. Kirsch gathers it. She's looking for a hole, and I think that got deflected over the goalie. Rollier pins it on the wall. Back into the corner. Kirsch into the corner as there's a change for Pens. Kirsch pushes it up as Herbert comes down Main Street, but not able to get shot off. Puck is pushed by the Pens player. Rollier goes back to gather it. Over to Howe. Puck then comes out, and Garner putting pressure on the Barons goalie. Nope, Barons skater. Barons pick it up in the corner. 10 seconds left here. Pens will come to the middle. Gardner tries to take a shot. She's knocked down. 1 second left. And that is the end of the game. Pens 4, Barons 0. Shots for Pens 47, shots for Barons 4. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Again, please subscribe and and hopefully we'll see you soon coming to you from the great city of